Intro. First chord shape, 5 on the G, 5 on the B, and 3 on the E. And this is the picking pattern. That's G, B, E, B. To the next shape, 2 on the G, 1 on the B, and an open E string, using the same picking pattern. We are now going to take this shape and we're going to move it up so we're now on the D string and the G string. 2 on the D and 1 on the G. And this is the picking pattern. B, G, and D. Followed by a little run on the D string, which sounds like this. 2, 4, 5, 2. Then back to the first position. Just like we did at the start of the intro, only this time we're going to finish it off like this. 4 strums on that final chord. I'll play it all the way through nice and slowly.
If you're lonely, you could call me, don't you know? I'll be right here for you. It doesn't matter where you are in this world. I will always pick up the phone. I will always pick up my phone. I will always pick up my phone. Though it seems that I don't really care. I'm just caught up in it. I'm sick and tired of you thinking it's unfair when you put yourself there.
Verse 1. You start with an open E and play 7 on the A, strum them both together 8 times. Keep your index finger on 7 on the A, add your middle finger to 8 on the E and strum 4 times. Take that shape and slide it down to 3 on the E string, 2 on the A string, 4 strums. And then you're going to repeat the whole section. Next, we are going to take our middle finger off to reveal the open E string and keep our index finger at 2 on the A string to make an E power chord. We're going to strum that 4 times, followed by a small riff, 0, 2, 3, 0 on the E string. Next we're back up to 8 on the E and 7 on the A, a shape you might recognise from before. I'm going to play that twice. And then with your ring and little finger on fret 9 of the D and the G string, you'll play this rhythm. Those 2 bits played together. Then with your middle finger down to the 5 on the E string and back up to the 9s. Back down to the low E power chord, 4 strums followed by the riff. Back up to the 8 and 7 followed by the 9s. This time with our middle finger down to 3 on the E, play it twice. That's quite a big leap back up to the 9s there. Next up we have the low E power chord followed by the riff. Back to 8 on the E, and then down to 3 on the E. Do the E power chord 4 times followed by the riff and then repeat. Although instead of playing the riff there, we are now going to play the intro. instead of playing the final note on the D string, we're going to strum down from the D string and then stop the strings from ringing out. Okay, here's the entire verse played nice and slowly. I'm going to break the chorus down into 3 sections. Section 1. First chord, 8 on the E, 7 on the A, 9 on the D, 9 on the G. Next chord, bring the shape down to 3 on the E string, remove your ring finger to reveal the open D. Next chord, 5 on the E, 5 on the A, played together with the index, 7 on the D, 7 on the G. Followed by an E power chord, that's an open E, 7 on the A, 9 on the D, 9 on the G. These are the 4 chords we're going to use in section 1 of the chorus. Here are those chords played again in order and with rhythm. Section 2 of the chorus starts off the same as section 1. The next chord's new. We mute the E string with our thumb, play the open A string and the open B and open E string. Followed by an E power chord. Strum 4 times, followed by the riff 0, 2, 3, 0. Then moving back up to 8 on the E string, play this chord 4 times. Down to 3, to 5, E power chord. You may have noticed we use these chords in section 1, only this time we're going to strum 4 times for each chord. Okay, here's section 2 played nice and slow. Section 3 of the chorus. I'll play it through and then I'll break it down for you. You may have noticed this starts off the same as section 2, with this shape, 8 on the E, 7, 9, 9. Back to this shape, muted E, open A, open B and open E with 9s. An E power chord. 4 strums into the riff. Once again, back up to the 8. And again with the open A. E power chord once more. 4 strums and cut it dead. Here's the entire chorus. Verse 2 requires 16th notes played with the picking hand. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a... The left hand is playing single notes, starting with 8 on the E, 5, open E, and then we have the riff, and back to 8, 7 on the A, 5 on the E, 3, 0, 12, 0, 0, 12, 0. Here's the same thing, but with the 16th notes underneath. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a... The bridge follows on from chorus 2. It's good to note that chorus 2 only plays sections 1 and 2. The bridge consists of 3 chord shapes that we've already used in the song. 8, 7, 9, 9, open B, open E. We'll strum that chord 5 times, nice and softly for the bridge. Next chord, muted E, open A, 9 on the D, 9 on the G, and open B and E. Only 3 strums on this chord, followed by an E power chord. 8 strums of the E power chord. Repeat the chord sequence 3 times. It should sound something like this. Repeat. Repeat. Single note, 8 on the E, open A, E power chord, and stop the notes from ringing out. Okay, here's the entire bridge. The guitar solo is played in octaves. I'll break it down into 4 parts, starting with this. Here I'm starting with the octave 10 on the E, 12 on the D. Sliding that to 12 on the E, 14 on the D. Part 2. Up to 17, we bend both 17 and 19 up and back down to 15, back to 17, down to 12. That's how you play part 2. Part 3 is the same as part 2. And finally, part 4. Slide from 10 to 12. So that's 10, 12, 10, 12, 10, 12, 10. I'll put all the pieces together and play the entire guitar solo.